Well, hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Dave coming to you from the front porch of Southern Maryland. It's about 4:30 on Monday afternoon. We're at 46 degrees, so it actually did it what they thought it would. Everything is kind of all melty and slushy, and is ready now for the hard freeze tonight to turn Southern Maryland into a giant ice rink. So, but it feels good right now. It allowed me to do what I was hoping I could do, and that's get out here. Get out on the porch and have a cigar with you guys, and we'll do a front porch chat side. I don't know how to say it. Front porch side chat. Anyway, we're good. Hey, I didn't want to wear my hat because I wanted you to notice how beautiful I was. Got my hair cut. Been 8 weeks. Been 2 months. Guy, you call me CJ. Anyway, I got my hair cut the day after I got home, and I'm out of here in a couple days. So I had to get. I can't. You got to represent, right? You got to be pretty when you head out. So anyway, I've been showing up much grayer when my hair is, I look older. Anyway, maybe I look more wizened. Maybe I'll sound better in the video. We'll see. But anyway, got my hair cut. Feel good. I had a great day today. So in order to distract you from the fact that I have nothing to talk about today, I'm going to run you through a series of little short vignettes. That's small videos. That I have assembled throughout my day, and hopefully the video will be long enough when we get back. I won't have to talk too much, right? Because last night was an abomination. 45 minutes. Holy crap! Sorry about that. I should not have tried to answer all 3 questions on one video. That was stupid. Just rookie error. Sorry about that. Anyway, first thing I want to show you is this morning's sunset. We don't get that angry red sunrise. Jesus, Dave. That's what starts the day, right? Sunrise. It's a pretty basic concept. Anyway, today's sunrise was kind of amazing. So it was deep, dark red. We don't see that very often here, so I want to show it to you.
Had a pretty cool sunrise this morning. Not usually so colorful on sunrise around here. Kind of reaches all the way around. The ball of the sun should be up any minute now.
So the next thing I want to show you is our little dog, Finn. He's not little. He's coming up on 80 pounds. In fact, all 5 dogs are within about 3-4 pounds of each other. But anyway, Finn is our puppy white golden retriever. And we got him. He arrived like 3 days after Sasha was abandoned on the property. So they're essentially twins. She was born 18 days after he was. I mean, Finn was born 18 days after Sasha, if we can believe Sasha's birthday, which is February 29th. And we know Finn was born March 17th, St. Patty's Day, because he came from a proper breeder. But anyway, my nickname for him is Nib. And it's because he grabs up these ducks that we have and just lays down and just chews on them really sweetly. And Amory started calling it his nibs. And then when I got here, I said, well, I got to call him. That's his nickname. So I want to show you Nib doing his nib.
So this is Finn with his, what we call his nib.
So another video I got to show you is my oldest dog, Chance. He's 10 and a half, almost 11 years old now. He's another white golden retriever. I bought him from a breeder out in the middle of nowhere in Colorado, literally almost 11 years ago. And he's starting to age. His hips are starting to go a little bit. So, we treat him a little bit kinder now, a little bit more special. But he has this routine. He'll grab one of the ducks and he presents it to you. You can't touch it. He just wants to present it to you. And it's a absolute sign of affection and respect. So I wanted to showing you guys Blue Duck.
All right, this is Chance. He's going to present us with Blue Duck. Come here, buddy. Come here. You guys don't realize what an honor it is to be presented with Blue Duck. Come here, buddy. We're not to touch Blue Duck. It's only for presentation. Good boy. Yeah. So this is Chance. He's my 10 and a half, almost 11-year-old, and he likes to present with toys. And this is the highest honor, Blue Duck. So I just want you guys to feel special today.
Okay, so for my next distraction, I want to show you. So today I had my roached out wheels with the studded tires put on the Expedition today, because it's going to be the road warrior vehicle through the winter nightmare on Friday. So, but I thought to myself, there might be people on this channel who don't really know what studded tires are. I mean, they're kind of a thing of the past. You know, very few people use them anymore. Most climates don't require it. But my home in Wyoming does, and I think getting through what we might have to deal with this coming week requires it. So it's much easier than getting out and putting chains on in a chain up area. So what I just want to show you is a quick little vignette, short video on what does a studded tire look like, what does a stud look like, how's it work. So that's what I'm going to show you right now.
This is my road warrior vehicle. You guys have seen it before. It's a 2018 Ford Expedition. But just today, I had my studded tires put on. I thought, you know, some of you young bucks might not know what a studded tire is. So I thought I'd show them to you. These are not by accident. These are the studs. There's several hundred of them in here. They're on both sides. They're all the way across the tire. And these little metal studs are pretty much flush with the rubber. And when you hit a patch of ice, it allows us to compress, and these studs poke out, and you can actually get on the ice, and I guess the snow as well. But it's a lot easier than putting chains on. And I just thought I'd show you what a studded tire looked like, because they're a dying thing. Very few people use them anymore. Very few climates require them anymore. So I just thought I'd show you what a stud and a tire looks like.
Okay, so in the ultimate attempt to distract you from having nothing to talk about today, I'm going to answer a question that absolutely nobody asked, and that is, how do I do squirrel-free bird feeders? The solution I'm going to show you is, I guarantee 100%, I have not had a squirrel in a bird feeder with this solution in over 25 years, and I spent a lot of years trying to figure this out. So I'm going to show it to you, but it's essentially a Sky Cafe, which is not a budget-friendly item, but it's a Sky Cafe on a chain hanging from a 4-foot rod. And once you get that solution out there, squirrels can't get to it. They can get on it, but they can't get to the seed. They just slide off, fall jumping to it. I mean, it's can be a squirrel circus sometimes. But anyway, I just want to show you. I have 2 Sky Cafes, and I've got a Squirrel-proof suet feeder as well. So now I have it set up right now so they can reach inside. But if you do it right, all 3 feeders I'm going to show you are squirrel-proof, and I can certify it. It actually works, because we feed the birds all year long here. We have hundreds of them right now. They're going, the bags I show you here in a minute, we're going through a bag a day pretty much. It's crazy. But anyway, here you go. The answer to the question you didn't even know you had.
A completely unready thing I thought I'd show you is my squirrel-proof bird feeder system. I've been using these for about 30 years. So what you have here is a Sky Cafe, is what it's actually called. They are not budget friendly, but a squirrel cannot invade it from the top. And if you string it out on a 4-foot pole, they can't climb this pole and get to it. I haven't had a squirrel in my feeders for 25 years or better. They don't get inside the squirrel-proof suet cage either. They touch those ones on the outside, but if you put them in right. So, and then I've got another Sky Cafe right there. So, bird seed in that guy, suet in this guy, sunflower seed in that guy. They break down pretty easy. Just take them off the pole. They break open like this. You can just kind of pour it right on in. Pretty easy. They go back together really easy. That's what I use. cherry scented dark oil sunflower. Nothing but the best. Exact same setup on the other side. There's the bird seed I use. That's what they sell at my local store. The important thing here is to only put 5 pounds in. Don't fill this thing all the way to the top of you. I don't like that. Sorry about all that camera movement. Easy peasy. Put it back together and hang it up. There it is, all filled up. Answering a question that absolutely nobody asked. How to squirrel-proof your bird feeders.
And in a fitting end to my distraction set of videos, I'm going to show you sunset. It looks really good. I had to walk out in the yard for the first part, but the second part is I just turned around. I'm shooting exactly what sunset looks like right now, so it's pretty cool. Start either with sunrise, because that's how the day begins, right? I know that now. And then showing you sunset, because that's how the day ends, right? See, I was able to figure those two out on my own. I can hear you yelling at the screen. I can even hear the keyboard being typed on right now. So anyway, here you go, a little shot of sunset.
All right, we got a little sunset going on. What is it, Monday? It's Monday afternoon sunset. Getting later each day. Kind of looks good through the sticks, doesn't it?
Even a cool shot of sunset as I sit on the porch. Coming right through those couple of evergreen trees. Looks good, man. Sunrise, sunset. Really favorite parts of my day. Look at that, glows through there. It's cool, like it's burning a hole. So there you go. What was that? Oh, now that you have a question. Oh, you want to know what are the dogs doing right now as I'm doing this? And oh, you want to know what did I do right before I came out here? I have that answer for you. I'm glad you asked.
All right, made a fire, mainly for the dogs, but for real, for Amory when she gets home while I'm doing my smokes with you guys. But the dogs are enjoying the fire. All 5 of them, right, Finn? There's Finn with his nib. There's Chance. Ooh, see, Ray, look at him wagging his tail for you. Ranger giving you the stretch. Echo doing a little yawn on the couch. And finally, Sasha on the couch. All ready to enjoy the fire.
Well, you've done it. You've made it through my distraction vignettes. Now, at 13 minutes, most presenters will say, thank you for watching, and free their audience to go on with their day. I expect much more out of my audience. So I'm going to say, let's get started. What are we smoking today? The first one, that means there's 2. The first one is one of these little black perlas that Carolina Rose, my secret Santa, who's not so secret, which is the way I like it, put in that amazing humidor she gave me. So we've got one out. It looks like about a 4-minute cigarette. I'm going to light it with my torch. I'm going to do it on camera because it might all go up in flame, right? I've never smoked anything like this. It's so small in the mouth. Okay. It's pretty tasty. We'll come back in a minute. Okay. These are way better than they should be. Wow. Light plus, medium minus, medium wrapper. Just a hint of spice in it. Really good. That's about 1 or 2 minutes in. So it's they're not, the draw is good through it, but they're wrapped tight enough that they don't just burn away like paper. Carolina Rose, thank you very much. Thank you for the new experience. That's a rare for me today, so thank you for that. Okay, I need to drop the attitude. These are pretty good. Black Perlas. No, just black pearl. Just black pearl Oros. Pretty damn good. I've been freight training it a little bit, and that's all that's there. So really well put together. Quite tasty. I was thinking this was kind of like the working man cigar where you had a 20-minute break, you ran outside and smoked one of these, but it might last longer than that. All joking aside, it's a wonderful little cigar. God, I really learned something. Got put in my place tonight, didn't I? So I say it again, Carolina Rose, thank you for the new experience. I really appreciate that. So when I say Chance gets special treatment, this is what I mean. It's just really just 2 steps down and then out to the front yard. And he gets free reign. We never let the dogs out front. So for him to be able to just run out there on his own and then come back up these couple of stairs, it's a big deal for him. He is loving it. In fact, he's whining in there now, so I'm going to let him. There he goes. Man of the hour. Look how happy he is. These dogs love special treatment. Hey, buddy. He loves going off on adventures. In fact, he loves going up there. Sometimes he wanders down by the other dogs just to give them the neener. I'm out on my own. Anyway, it's funny. He walks fine. Stairs are the one things that give him a problem, but he walks around snow and everything else just fine. So I had a good day today. I got the set of tires put on the Expedition, and I got my hair cut, and those are the 2 things I didn't want to do the most, so they got done right away. But I really am attacking the goals. One thing about putting goals down for the year and then putting them out on the internet is it motivates you to move out on them, and I really am. I had a real breakthrough on the AI bot trading today. So that channel I recommended you watch, Common Sense Investor or CSI, I've gotten to know him a little bit over the last few weeks, and so today I bought an hour one-on-one with him and really broke open my understanding of how to use these bots, and I have them set up the way he does. And I mean, it's kind of nuts. So we'll see how they operate over the next few days, and I'll come back to you. But you know, like I've told you, I put $20,000 in the account. The bots have currently worked me up about $500 without really me doing anything. But what I saw us do to the bot setups today, it could break it open. And I know a couple guys that are students of his that have doubled their accounts. So yeah, one of the guys has taken a $10,000 account and in the last month turned it into a $20,000 account, all with the bot. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to do several more one-on-ones with this guy because I've got a couple other bots I'd like to learn. One of them is a free bot that, you know, if I can recommend a free bot that really works, that's a triple win for everybody. So we'll see. But God, what a great morning! Got the 2 things I didn't want to do get done, and starting to work on some of my weaknesses in my day trading and my bot trading. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, which is still another hour away or so, I've got an hour-long call on buying tax liens and tax deeds. So that's an hour, another training session. So I promise you, I'm banging away on my goals for 2025. That's for sure. I don't know if your kids ever shock you, but mine do. My son, who's 23, about to be 24, picked up his iPhone and dialed it like a telephone and called me on a telephone call. I can't even tell you the last time that happened. The whole point of his call was not to ask me for money, but to say, hey, I'm watching the weather out here, and Dad, I'm a little worried. You know, you're supposed to be driving out on Friday, Saturday, and we're supposed to get a huge storm here on Saturday. And I just want to make sure you're watching the weather and make sure that we're coordinated so that we make smart decisions together. I'm sorry, who is this? We talked for like 5 or 10 minutes and hung up. That was the whole point of his call. So, wow, my kid's growing up. He's going to make a good adult, I think. Anyway, it's just an amazing phone call to get from my kid. There's a little bit of chance wandering around on his independence visits, his independence treks. He loves it. We're out here with him. That gives him inspiration to keep going. Happy dog. Happy old guy. We got to keep the old ones. You got to work a little harder with the old ones. I guess that's true for us humans too, right? So do I look like Clint? Do I look like the Marlboro Man? Anyway, it's about a 10 or 15 minute smoke. I gotta tell you, I can recommend them, especially if you need something quick. What a fine little cigar. Cigarello, I think. So the last 2 weeks, or last week really, has pointed out the Achilles heel of my solar power solution. Something we haven't seen this in 10 years. But let me show you how efficiently my panels are working right now. I'm going to go out on a limb and say my solar panels are not operating at peak efficiency at the moment. They're about 85% covered up. I have the exact same setup on the back of the house, and they are completely covered. So we're back on the grid this week. All right, guys, we're at like 22 minutes. I'm at the end of my cigarello. I got to give you some time off for good behavior from yesterday's video, so I think we're going to call it. How about this? I had a day video with no Bible readings, no CEO learnings, no book reviews, no book recommendations. Nothing about finance, terrorism, world events. Man, put a pin in this one to remember it. All right, guys, hope you had a great Monday. I hope you had a great start to the week. The New Year's in full swing. We're officially halfway done with January. That's insane. Pretty soon I'll be talking about getting ready to come back to Maryland, right? These 6-8 week cycles happen so quickly. In fact, having something so circular or cyclical, like a 6 or 8 week cycle. I mean, doesn't it seem like yesterday I was talking to you from Wyoming saying I gotta get ready to go back to Maryland, and here I am saying we're just a few days away from going back. So it happens. Boy, these time cadences are so quick. At 60, I think they happen much quicker than they did at 30. Guys, I hope you're having a good 2025. Hope you're working your plan. Hope you have a plan. I hope you have your goals. Hope you wrote them down. I hope you told them to somebody that will hold you accountable to them. If you want to do that with me, if you want to talk through your 2025 plan and have occasional follow-up calls, let me know. I've done that with a few people, and I'm enjoying it. So if you'd like a little bit of help, not that I'm the silver bullet guru, man, but I'm safe. We don't know each other. You're not going to see me at Thanksgiving dinner. Anyway, guys, may God bless you. May He bless your lives and those of the lives around you. May He turn His ear and hear your prayer. May He make His face shine upon you. And may He bless your life as well as He continues to bless mine. Good night, everybody. We'll talk to everyone. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Tuesday. Bye now.